Hello, and welcome to the Creative Mindset Podcast. This show is about life, creativity, and business. Every episode is about one of these three. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I want to help you live in your creative mindset where anything is possible and you can achieve great things. Today's creative life is all about preparation. December 1st usually marks the beginning of high season for me. It is about the Philosopher's Tones. It's the caroling group that I lead and manage and am the soprano for. Yes, I sing Jingle Bells and Angels We Have Heard on High and Joy to the World and all of that stuff with fabulous, wonderful people. Tonight we'll be performing at a country club. We'll also be performing for the Washington Wizards game at the end of this month. It's going to be really fun. But one of the things that's interesting to me about all of this is the amount of preparation it takes, not only for the season, but for each individual gig. For the season, every year, the six of us have to get together and we have to polish what we already know. For example, we've been doing this since 2003. Oh, my stars, it's a long time. And we know all the carols, although we add new ones. This year we added one in Spanish, and it's been a huge hit because we live and perform in a very high Spanish-speaking concentration as far as the population of the D.C. area. And we've had one gig this year so far, and it was incredibly well received, the Spanish. So that was fabulous. So I try to get all of the new carols into everybody's hands, and we have to learn them. And then we have to polish and blend and make sure that we sound like a choir. By the way, there are only 3 or 4 people who perform at any one time, so we have to know our stuff so well and be so tight and so polished and so blended that we sound like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, even if we're only 3 people. So that kind of preparation means daily practice often, and it means meeting together to make sure that we are polished and blended, and that's my job. I, in addition to managing the group, also conduct and direct everything. So I'm the one who has to listen for pitch issues or blending issues, or if we are finishing words together. For example, if you finish on the letter S, and this is something for speaking, if you're speaking in a group and you finish the letter S, let's say, all of a sudden, I can't think of anything that ends with the letter S, but synapses, we'll say synapses. That's a tough one. And let's say you were singing something about synapses, and there are 5 of you, and you all need to hit at the same time, and you go, synapses, because you don't all finish together. So knowing each other as a team, knowing each other as a group, and also having either consensus that you all know when to stop, or a leader who gives you the high sign. And as a conductor would with a symphony, or me in performance, because I'm not conducting, I'm also singing, I have to know when to stop, I have to feel the energy of the piece, and I have to stop them all at the same time and begin them all at the same time. It's all about team building. So that part of it is fascinating to me, but also the part where you are preparing to go to the gig on the day of. I like to have a little suitcase that contains all of my costuming, my sheet music, all the jewelry that I'm going to wear. Everything is in one little tiny black suitcase that comes with me. And I reset and repack after every job and redo it again for the next one. This weekend's going to be interesting. I have 3 jobs in the next 2 days, so it's going to be a lot of sing, clean, repack, get it done. But I like having everything in its place so my brain isn't taken up with, did I remember to bring the sheet music? Do I have my costuming? I have to have everything all in its place. And it's a really good way of making that happen, is just to go, as soon as you're done, clean everything, put everything away where it needs to go for the next time. So it's a reset. And last but not least, the preparation before you sing each song. Actually, that's not last. Penultimate. Get there way early. I always believe in getting to everywhere at least a half an hour before showtime so I can handle any last-minute issues. But then when you're actually doing the thing you're about to do, when you're performing or presenting, you have to feel the energy of the room. My singers know that I often change up the set list, for example, because I feel that we have a lot of children and we need to have a kids song next. So a lot of what this is about staying fluid and flexible even as you are polished to perfection.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the podcast if you're new, and please tell your friends about the community we're building here. Today's episode was produced by Isolde Trachtenberg and is copyright Isolde Trachtenberg 2019. Today's music was from Kevin MacLeod, Laser Groove, and Ave Marimba, brought to you by Creative Commons License 3.0. As always, please remember this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, although we can always hope. Until next time, I send you all of my love.